So this is really cool. Tonight, a Northeast Indiana man, Wayne Erksleben, is going to be on Jeopardy. He will be one of the contestants. So when you're flipping channels, you're going to see him on there tonight.
And he's on the phone with us right now. How about that? Wayne, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Kind of an exciting time there.
Yeah, it really is.
So there's something in the water where these contestants from Fort Wayne are ending up on these game shows. Wayne, where are you headed?
I will appear on Jeopardy this evening at 7:30.
Now, how did you get onto the show? Did you have to go out there to audition?
No. The first step is to take the online qualifying test.
Ah.
So that's offered through the Jeopardy website about once a year. And it's 50 questions, and you have 15 seconds to type in each answer.
Oh, my God.
Oh, geez.
Oh, that leaves me out.
So about 80,000 people take that each year. And if you pass, which means you get more than about 37 right out of 50, then you go into the pool from which they randomly select people to invite to an in-person audition.
So, well, you did that, and we know you can't talk about the show itself that's going to run tonight on Channel 15, but the experience itself, is there anything that we would be surprised that, to find out about Jeopardy?
Oh, sure. I would think that some people probably do not realize that an entire week's worth of shows is taped in one day.
I know, again, that you can't talk about the show, but I have a question. Because when I watch that show, and I see all three people clicking that clicker, and they're clicking that clicker, and it's like two people are like clicking, and nothing is going through.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there a trick to that clicker?
So, the way it works is the clickers don't get activated until Alex finishes reading the clue. And if you click too soon, you're locked out for a quarter of a second. So the contestant coordinators tell you to keep pushing it again and again.
That's why you see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, see, I never knew that.
Yeah.
This is a good time for you to be on the show because Jeopardy is more popular than ever with this James Holzhauer. Everybody's watching the show, so this is exciting for you.
It is, yeah.
Obviously, you can't comment on that about James and how he does, but it is, people like that, like when Ken Jennings was on, it brings more popularity to the show, doesn't it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, definitely. And I think there's also heightened interest because of Alex Trebek's health.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
Unfortunately,
yes.
Wayne, let me ask you, what is your background? I mean, not just everybody can make it onto Jeopardy. What is what kind of work do you do?
I'm an engineer.
Of course you are. Yes, of course you are.
I grew up in Decatur.
Great.
And,
are you a graduate of Belmont High School?
I am a graduate of Belmont.
Yes.
Oh,
they ought to be very proud of you down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's big news in Decatur.
Yes, it is. You might even make the Daily Democrat down there.
In fact, they did a front page story.
Yeah, see, I told you. Well, that's great, Wayne. Well, look, you keep us posted on your journey. We'll watch you tonight and see how you do. Again, Jeopardy's on Wayne TV tonight. And thanks for talking with us. This is really great.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Jim, Carrie, and Angie. Oh, yeah. And don't forget Joe on Classic Hits 101.7.